Did Donald Trump's speech resonate with the electorate? Joining us now, News4JAX political analyst Jennifer Carroll. Good morning. You listen to some of the political pundits. They'll say that it was an angry speech. It was a temperamental speech, but the country is angry. Did it resonate?
I think it resonated with the crowd that was there. They wanted some red meat. They wanted to be excited. They wanted to be motivated as they came out of this week from the convention, and I think that's what they got.
Does it resonate beyond Cleveland, though?
We will see. Because we have Donald Trump is going to be tackling now the Democrat convention, and everything in a Democrat convention is going to try to undo what he just did, well, everything that went about for the GOP convention this week. So Donald Trump has gotten a bounce out of this convention. Let's see if it continues after the Democrat convention.
I was trying to look to see what was new in this speech, and it really seems like he made a concerted effort to reach out to a very skeptical demo that he's not touched before.
Well, not only him, Republicans have not touched before. It's been like that taboo to not mention the LGBTQ community, and Donald Trump went there not once, but twice last night, and also an openly gay individual, the PayPal founder, mentioned and also spoke at the convention, which is something untraditional for Republicans. So it opens the door to let others know we are inclusive and we want all voters. Donald Trump even mentioned Bernie Sanders voters coming over to the Republican side to vote because they support the things, he supports the things and will do the things that Bernie Sanders promised those voters. We will see. It all boils down to really, these conventions will mean nothing after the debates. Because once we go through the debates, if Donald Trump can hold his own and people can continue to either support him and or believe him, he may build momentum then. But it's not going to really matter between now and the debates.
It's like a whole new Major League sports season. Doesn't matter what you did last season, even if you won the World Series, it's a whole new ball game. The theme of law and order was one that was used at least 4 times during the context of that 76-minute speech. Does Donald Trump think he can really affect change? Because usually outside of fighting ISIS or what happens internationally, this is a local issue.
It is a local issue, but local communities need federal funding and policies to make sure that it doesn't infringe upon local control. And one of the things that Donald Trump mentioned last night with regards to law and order is the local community's impact with regards to the black crime and the impact on the family, which is, again, something non-traditional for a Republican to mention. Mitt Romney and none of the candidates, Republican candidates in recent times, have really went there to talk about the plight of the black community, of the Hispanic community, of what's ailing economically, educationally, as well as security in those areas. And he went there again last night. But on the federal side, the funding is what matters.
I've got 15 seconds left. Did the Democrats react, or did they do their own thing?
They're going to react. They've already started reacting and saying that Elizabeth Warren was out this morning saying that he's a loose cannon. They're going to do their own thing as well to bash him come the convention next week.
Jennifer Carroll, thank you very much.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.